Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Today is 27th of November 2019. I will recite from Surah Yunus from verse 11. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. وَلَوْ يُعَجِّلُ اللَّهُ لِلنَّاسِ الشَّرَّ اسْتِعْجَالَهُمْ بِالْخَيْرِ لَقُضِيَ إِلَيْهِمْ أَجَلُهُمْ فَنَذَرُ الَّذِينَ لَا يَرْجُونَ لِقَاءَنَا فِي طُغْيَانِهِمْ يَعْمَهُونَ وَإِذَا مَسَّ الْإِنسَانَ الضُّرُّ دَعَانَا لِجَنبِهِ أَوْ قَاعِدًا أَوْ قَائِمًا فَلَمَّا كَشَفْنَا عَنْهُ ضُرَّهُ مَرَّ كَأَن لَّمْ يَدْعُنَا إِلَى ضُرٍّ مَّسَّهُ كَذَلِكَ زُيِّنَ لِلْمُسْرِفِينَ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ وَلَقَدْ أَهْلَكْنَا الْقُرُونَ مِن قَبْلِكُمْ لَمَّا ظَلَمُوا وَجَاءَتْهُمْ رُسُلُهُم بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ وَمَا كَانُوا لِيُؤْمِنُوا كَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي الْقَوْمَ الْمُجْرِمِينَ ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ خَلَائِفَ فِي الْأَرْضِ مِن بَعْدِهِمْ لِنَنظُرَ كَيْفَ تَعْمَلُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again repeats the importance of believing in the akhirah, believing, having faith that there is a world after this world, a world where there will be reward and punishment based on the activity of this world. And people try to, those who do not seek to meet Allah, they do not believe in the hereafter, they think that everything is around this world. The success, the failure, in the material term, is everything in this world. And the interesting thing is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has built in every human being this recognition that there is a deity who has the power to answer your calls. Allah has put this kind of mentality in the psyche of every person, that they attach to the higher omniscient and omnipotent God, and that appears very much at the time of hardship. Imagine when you are in the plane flying and then all in a sudden you heard that the plane is started to plummet down and there is a problem and it's gonna hit the ground. Look at that situation, what happens. Then this thing starts to raise this hidden fact, this hidden truth. The attachment starts to appear and the sincerity starts to appear, and at that time people starts to forget all other worldly relations and deities and these things. They start to call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. But when they are saved, they forget again. When they are saved, they forget again, as if they have not been afflicted with that calamity just a while ago. So these are the things that we try our best to resolve. This forgetfulness, this denial at the time of affluence, and remembrance only at the time of when you are struck by a hardship. This thing one needs to train and do the best to avoid it, because what matters really is the istiqamah, the continuation on the good path, the continuation on the righteous path in all of your situations, at the time of hardship as well as the time of affluence. So the ibadah of Allah is not confined only at the time of hardship that you supplicate to Him, but it must be at the time of affluence, and that's the testing. That are you thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the time when things are okay? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has set up the rules. Allah has set up certain sociological rules and laws that leads to the destruction of civilizations. I have said once and again so many times that the Quran is a great text to tell us about rise and fall of nations and the pattern of the fall of nations. How does nations fall? And here is one simple one verse that tells these things in very short sentences. وَلَقَدْ أَهْلَكْنَا الْقُرُونَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ لَمَّا ظَلَمُوا. I have destroyed previous nations when they started to do injustice, this dhulm, oppression, and doing injustice to people, not being fair to people, torturing people without trial. These are all dhulms, lamma zalamu. And when they zalamu, when they do these things, injustice, Allah doesn't take them all in a sudden, no. Allah sends to them messengers. وَجَاءَتْهُمْ رُسُلُهُمْ بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ. Allah sends to them messengers to tell the zalim, these oppressors, that you are doing oppression, stop that, this is not good, and brings all kinds of signs to convince him. وَمَا كَانُوا لِيُؤْمِنُوا. But they willingly reject the message. So then the destruction comes. So it's very important that as individual, as society, we stay away from dhulm, because that's the shortest and quickest path to destruction, is to oppress people. Especially when there are protests, there are rusul that comes as and makes it clear that what you are doing is wrong, but still you don't listen. So this is the destruction. And after the destruction, another community will come, and the same thing will repeat. So this is how the Khilafah means. A generation goes, another generation comes. The Greek goes, the Roman comes. The Roman goes, the Byzantine comes. This goes, another comes. The monarchical Europe goes. Then after the French Revolution, another party comes. So these are the cycles. These are the cycles of the nations. But the law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continues. These are the fixed laws. Sunnat Allah, as the Quranic term. This is the Sunnatullah. وَلَن تَجِدَ لِسُنَّةِ اللَّهِ تَبْدِيلًا. These are Allah's sunan, Allah's laws in nature, in society, which never changes. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among those who understand this sunan and stay firm on the principles of truth that adheres to justice. And may Allah makes us among those who avoid and refrain from doing any kind of injustice and oppress to others. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.